Luna made a downturn at the moment I thought it was going to, but it did not go nearly as low as I had anticipated because one specific signal, actually two, did not happen. It undid those signals right before they occurred. But however, Luna has 3 lower highs on the daily with 2 lower lows, and those signals are about to play out. It's getting really close. And because my Luna folks are perhaps the viewers who most think that their coin can go up forever, and you're dead wrong. You're totally wrong. It's not immune to 70% drops. I think somebody said 70% drops are virtually impossible. I think I read that. It's fine, but it's not because it's already happened. It had an 80% drop already, right? So, but I'm trying to show you that this is very, very, very close to happening. Did it happen to the degree I thought it was going to happen last time? No, it did drop, but it didn't get down there. But because the signals did not play out, but they're so close to playing out. Plus, you have a daily downtrend now. I think it's about ready to drop, folks. Now, the saving grace is if Ethereum can get a rally here, then Luna will make one more rally before that then plays out. Yes, so I think baked into this analysis, which I'm about ready to show you, it could give one more baby push up. It absolutely could. It could get back up into a daily downtrend. However, then the weekly and daily signals that I'm going to show you in this video, assuming Ethereum then heads down to 2,700, Luna's going to have a really big drop, along with Ethereum's moderate drop down to 2,700. It's on the verge of happening. Let me show you. Let's go. And one of my last Luna, or the last Luna update that I gave the warning signal that you have some major strikes of bearish divergence, both on the weekly. You made a higher high in price, while this was a lower high on the RSI. This is the daily RSI. On the weekly, you kept having higher highs in price like this, but Luna was able to undo this. It actually ended up being able to break the bearish divergence by making a higher high, and it undid it, and it was a pretty powerful move. So when price went down with RSI here, RSI got a bounce, the first bounce off of here, right? And that's when price bottomed out before I thought it was going to have to actually happen, and then RSI bearish divergence undid itself. However, what we have playing right now, so I'm going to give you 2 signals. The first is, check this out. And then they're in concert with each other, which makes this more probable. I'm telling you, one daily signal is this: when red goes below blue, that is bad. Extended downturns, red below blue, extended downturn, red below blue. That's your 80% drop. Okay, so much for being immune to 70+% drops. I mean, it already did an 80% drop, right? And what happened? Red went below blue. Zoom in. Look, it happened at the exact moment. Look. That's the daily 10 EMA, red, daily 55 EMA, blue. It got squeezed between the two. Do you see this? Look. Price got squeezed and it went down very, very vigorously. All right. And it happened. All the drops have red go below blue, and it gets it almost at the exact correct moment. Now this one, the drop happened much more. It didn't actually get a squeeze, so the drop was happening before that cross happened. Something else happened in the market at that moment. However, right now, take off price. Again, you have lower highs on the daily chart with lower lows, plus this red is inching closer and closer to this blue. Could you get one more rally in price before it happens? Absolutely. I think Ethereum could bounce before it hits 2,700. So that's baked in. It could get one more rally. However, if you're a Luna fan and you think it's up forever, first off, you're wrong. But second off, here is, your warning sign. As this red gets closer and closer to the blue and price is under the red, that is your warning signal. Here is the second warning signal that goes in concert with the exact timing of red below blue to add to the probabilities and statistical likelihood that it's going to drop. And at that moment, it would drop if you get the signal. So you can see here, this came up shy. So Luna price, how far was I off on my top one? I was 15% off. So it stayed 15% stronger than my first target of a downside move, which would have been something like a 40% move down. Yeah, so I was guessing a 45% move down. It only went down 39%, so technically, I was only about 6% off on the drop. So my guess was a 45% drop. It only got 6% off on that drop. And now I'm going to show you the weekly signal that goes in line in exact concert with this, and this is why it's so darn concerning. Even if you don't like this, flip your phones or get flipped off so I can continue making videos for you, so at least you know what my opinion is about Luna. I know a lot of you think this is going to be up forever, and I'm telling you, you're going to be wrong. I'm giving you the warning. But even if you don't like what you're hearing right now, at least I'm not somebody who's trying to sell my bags to you after you freaking buy a coin that I talk about. At least give me credit for that. And I'm trying to help. Is my help perfect? No, my target wasn't hit. It was, as we saw, 6% off. But at least like the video so I can continue making the content, so you can at least know my opinion, my more bearish opinion on the whole market right now, and how it pertains to Luna. And once you see that the drop starts, well, I'll be giving you downside targets so you know when to you have a statistical edge on being able to pick some up, not financial advice. Also, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell, and make sure all alerts are turned on. And leave me a comment down below if you are one of those people who really think, and I don't want to single you out. However, I want to know how many people are out there. Like, do you really think Luna is immune to 70% drops? I want to know. You can just say yes or no, 70%, yes or no, whatever. Leave me your comment down below. I want to know how many people really think that. My opinion is that you're wrong, but then again, you could absolutely be proven right throughout time. So I want to know how many people out there, and we can go back on that video later in time to see, well, all these folks were correct. That would be our little scientific experiment for this. And right now we're going to jump back more on the weekly to give you the signal that aligns almost perfectly with this daily signal. Follow me on Twitter, 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐽𝐽2. Turn on your camera and microphone and ask me questions directly, and live links to the Discord community in the description section. If joining an online community is not your cup of tea, go ahead and hit the join button below this video, and another video will pop up giving you the multiple options in order to get exclusive content far above and beyond what I offer on YouTube. All right, weekly signal that aligns with this cross. I am going to circle where the cross happened. I'm going to circle where this cross happened, and I'll circle it maybe over here, right? Okay. All right, now we'll go take off this and put on the weekly, and we will turn on the RSI. Check this out. I'm telling you, folks, it is getting really close to a drop. And again, it could have one little rally, but I don't even know if that's going to happen to much of a degree. All right. I'm going to expand the RSI a little bit so we can see this, and making a line straight down from this cross. All right, you can see very clearly that at that exact moment, right? So coming down, that is when you had your second. So first bounce RSI off this green zone, went up to the EMA. So actually, let me zoom all the way in. You hit the bottom of the green zone, came almost up to the EMA, got rejected, met the green zone again at the bottom, and tanked through after one rejection off of this EMA. Take a look. So what happened last time was it hit this, it actually got back above. But this time it hit it, came up, got rejected, and now it's hitting it again. And the last time that happened, it hit it again after rejection. That's exactly when the daily 10 started squeezing price below the daily 55, and it tanked. It's the same setup. It's almost the same. It's almost the same thing, and it happens in concert with each other. I'm telling you, like, this is not immune to 70% drops, and it's going to drop fiercely. And again, before it does, I think it could have one more rally if Ethereum decides to rally up this week or next week, along with Nasdaq and S&P. I kind of anticipate that happening to some degree. I don't know how much of an edge you have on there, so if that were to happen, I would guess Luna is not going to make all-time highs in that rally, but you can create a higher low, structure higher high, maybe get up somewhere here. Then the red starts creeping down below, and then you hit, you're probably going to hit this origin line here from the pink line and have your drop from there if a rally were to happen. Would it be a really horrible drop? No, 40%. But from then, it could get a bounce, but I'm letting you know right now it is not immune to hitting this origin line here, and I'm trying to give you the exact moment and the keys to see on when the timing of that would happen. All right, very simple. Daily. Red, so red 10 EMA below the blue 55 EMA, bad. And also, you already have the setup of the weekly, the weekly RSI, giving you that signal that a drop is potentially imminent because you tried to bounce from this, got rejected from the EMA, unlike this. So I was kind of calling that right here, but it did come down and then it bounced above. But this time it's already confirmed. It did not bounce above the EMA. The drop is much more imminent at this point. The chances of the drop are so much higher right now because of this setup on the weekly, right? It's a lot more likely. And typically when you leave the green zone is when you go below the weekly 10 EMA. Went below the weekly 10 EMA, left the green zone. Very, very simple. And both of those happen after rejection of this white moving EMA of this. And so if you simply don't believe that Luna is going to go down, make sure at bare minimum, all right, bare minimum, put on your daily 10 and daily 55. If you see price and you don't believe me, that's fine. You see price going like this, getting stuck below the 10 EMA and above the blue, and it's getting stuck, and Bitcoin isn't looking strong, you can fully expect a 40% drop. I'm telling you, it's very, very, very likely going to happen. And again, I might be, totally proven wrong. And, the ecosystem of this project is simply different. And the chart moves differently, and I will have to reassess. But I'm going to give this one more shot. And really, I was only, looking for a 45% drop. It dropped 39%. That's technically 6% off on a drop basis. That wasn't too far off, but it still didn't. It did not hit my target. It simply didn't hit it. And the cross didn't happen, right? Right now, the signals are aligned so much better. Please at least take this warning as a possibility, assuming that you don't, you're not looking for a drop. You think it's going to keep going up forever. That's fine. At least the warning signs. I've given them to you here, and I don't want to come back and say I told you so. Rather, just, oh wait, I did see this, and I was able to protect myself, even though I didn't believe it was going to happen. But before it happened, I saw the signals, and it was starting to cross, and I got out. Boom! Now I can buy a lot more Luna down a lot lower because I took this signal that Closest Paradise gave me on this channel. And I'm telling you, the signals are about ready to happen. Okay, they're very, very close. Again, one more pop-up could happen, or it could happen sooner than later, it's about a 50-50 right now, and it's all based on Ethereum and Bitcoin either rallying now or rallying after one more drop, which it's roughly a 50-50 on those as well. All right, so check this video out if you want to be able to set up a chart just like mine and understand how to set up EMAs. It's a 28-minute video. It'll be the best 28 minutes spent in crypto in your whole life, I promise you. And also this video right here, if you did not check out my most recent Bitcoin analysis video, and if you're new to my channel, hit the circle in the middle to subscribe. We'll catch you next time. You just got Timified Worldwide. Peace.